Hello grade 5 students and welcome to this English video lesson. Today's lesson is revision 2. Let's read our objectives. Recall the structures learned in module 1 and 2. Use the structures learned in module 1 and 2 correctly. Now open your students' books page 67 to 70. And workbooks page 58. This is the first structure we're gonna revise today. Information questions. Questions that start with what, where, who, and how often. You know that we use what to ask about things like favorite color, favorite sport, or favorite city. You could ask, what is your favorite color? And where is used to ask about places, like the place where you spent your summer vacation or the weekend. You could say, where do you spend your summer vacation? Okay, and who is used to ask about people, favorite player, favorite actor, or best friend. Example, who is your favorite player? And lastly, how often, which means how many times. Like how many times do you watch TV? How many times do you practice sports? How many times do you read stories? Let's do this exercise. Fill in the blanks. Here we have the 4 question words, and we need to fill in the blanks with the correct question word. The first one says, blank is your favorite teacher? And the answer is, Mrs. Ann is my favorite teacher. Here he's asking about a person, Mrs. Ann. Which of these is used to ask about people? Good job. Who? Now pause the video and do the rest. Focus on the keywords, my friends. Go ahead. Have you finished? Okay, check your answers with me. Blank is your favorite sport. Football is my favorite sport. The answer is football, which is a thing. So the question word that asks about things is good job. What? Space do you spend your weekend? On the beach. On the beach is a place. Which word asks about places? Excellent. Where? Blank, do you do exercises? Once a week, which means one time a week. So we need the question word that means how many times. Amazing. How often? Easy and simple, right? So there is a key word in each question that helps you get the answer. And always remember, what asks for things? Where asks for places? Who asks for people? And how often asks for number of times? Okay, friends? Okay, let's move on to the second structure. Present simple versus present progressive. This is a table that summarizes the difference between both tenses in terms of form, usage, time, expressions, and there are some examples on each tense in the end. The form. The present simple is formed by using the base verb with I, they, we, you, or the base verb plus S with he, she, it. But the present progressive is formed like this. Am, or, is, or are, plus verb plus ing. The usage. We use the present simple to talk about habits or general truths, but we use the present progressive to talk about actions happening at the moment of speaking. And remember, there are time expressions for each tense. These expressions are very important, my friends. You have to memorize them for each tense. They are the key words that will guide you to know what tense to use. Always, usually, sometimes, every, often, on Mondays, at the weekend, in the afternoons, all these are time expressions refer to the present simple. Now, at the moment, are time expressions for the present progressive, and there are two keywords that also refer to the present progressive. Like when you see look or listen at the beginning of a sentence, this means that the tense that follows is going to be the present progressive. Clear, right? Let's read some examples on the present simple. My father wakes up at 6 o'clock every day. I always study English at night. And these are some examples on the present progressive. I am reading a book now. He is watching TV at the moment. Look, the boys are playing football. This was a quick summary on both tenses. For more explanation, you of course could go back to the lesson or the grammar reference on page 67. Now it's time to practice. Read and choose. Here you need to choose the correct answer that fits in the gap. Look, Tom blank golf. Play, plays, played, is playing. What do you think, my friends? Remember when I told you we need to memorize the time expressions or the keywords for each tense? Here is why I said that. The word look. The word look is a key word that refers to the present progressive. And the form of the present progressive is am, is, or plus verb plus ing. So the correct answer is good job, is playing. Can you do the second one? Pause the video and try. Have you finished? Let's do it. 2. In science class, students sometimes blank experiments. Do, did, does, is doing. Where is the key word? Amazing, sometimes. And it refers to the present simple. The present simple is formed by using the base verb, or we add s or es. So let's cross out the past tense did, and the present progressive is doing. One of these is correct, do or does. Here we should look at the subject. The plural subject takes the base verb without any additions, and the singular subject takes the verb plus s. Students is plural, so the answer is amazing, the base verb do. Did you know, guys, how we answer such questions in the exam? You need to look first for any keyword that guides you to the correct tense. Then you cross out the wrong answers, then you choose the correct answer. This is another type of questions that you might see in the test. Do as shown between brackets. Listen, the girls sing. Correct the underlined verb. So the verb sing is wrong. Why? In what tense should it be? Let's look for a keyword that would help us. Did you get it? Well done. Listen. It refers to the present progressive. So sing should be in the present progressive. Am, is, are plus verb plus ing. The subject girls is plural, so we use are. And we add ing to sing, or singing. Now pause the video and do the rest. Have you finished? Okay, number 2 says, I always brushing my teeth before bedtime. Correct the underlined verb. Where is the key word? Excellent, always. What tense does it refer to? The present simple, the base verb or the base verb plus s. So no need to this ing, right? Now look at the subject I. It takes the base verb, right? So the answer is brush. 3. Ali takes photos now. Where's the key word? Excellent. Now, what tense? Present progressive. Am is R plus verb plus ing. Ali is singular, so we use is and we add ing to take. Is taking is the correct answer. Clear? This is how we answer the do as shown questions, my friends. There is another type of questions you also might see in the exam. Writing a paragraph using the present simple. Like this one, write about your day. Here you need to talk about your daily habits. What do you do in the morning? What do you do after school? And what do you do before you go to bed? Of course, you need to use the present simple to talk about your daily habits. This is a model paragraph. I wake up at 6 o'clock every day. I have a shower and brush my teeth. After that, I have breakfast and get dressed. Then I go to school at 7 o'clock. After school, I usually have lunch with my family. Then I do my homework. After that, I watch TV and play with my sister. Before bedtime, I always brush my teeth and read a story. Notice how I used the present simple here? All the verbs in red color are in present simple. I also used some time expressions like every, usually, and always. Did you get that? Good. For more practice, we could do this activity in your workbook, page 58. Read and complete. Use the present simple or the present progressive. Ahmed is very good at playing tennis. Every day he blank practice. We need to use practice here for 1 hour. In what tense should we put the verb practice? Let's look for a keyword. Excellent. Here it is. Every day, which refers to the present simple. So we're going to use the base verb or we add s. Let's look at the subject. He. And you know, we add s to the verb with he. So the answer is practices. At the moment, he blank, not play tennis. He blank do his homework. Here also we have the keyword at the moment, which refers to the present progressive. So we need to put play in the negative present progressive. As we have learned, not comes after am, is, are. The subject is he, so we're gonna use is plus not plus play plus ing. Is not playing. This is the answer. And we're gonna follow the same rule here, but in affirmative. Is doing. Clear, guys? Good. Now pause the video and do the rest. Have you finished? Now check your answers. Amazing. This is another structure. Good at and bad at. In brief, you know that good at and bad at both are followed by the verb plus ing. And you know, we use verb to be before both of them. Like, this girl is good at cooking and I am bad at driving. Let's do this exercise. Read and choose the correct answer. He is good at blank football. Play, plays, played, playing. We have good at in the sentence, so we use the gerund, the verb plus ing. Playing. Clear? My sister is blank making pizza. Her pizza is so yummy. Good, bad, good at, bad at. This is the key sentence. Yummy means delicious, which means that she's good, not bad. So cross out these two. You also know that good is followed by at. So this is the correct answer. Number 3. I am bad blank maths. I can't answer long division problems. On, in, at, with. Excellent. At, bad, at. Number 4. She is bad at blank. Paint, paints, painted, painting. The key is bad at, which is followed by verb plus ing. So we choose painting. In this activity, you need to write complete sentences with good at and bad at. When you see the cross, use bad at. When you see the tick, use good at. Clear? Let's do the first one together. Look at the picture. This girl is painting. She cannot paint, right? So we're gonna use bad at. The girl is bad at painting. Now pause and complete the activity. Have you finished? Here I have some answers. He is good at playing football. She is good at cooking. You might have better answers. Share them with your teacher to check them, okay? The past tense. Let's have a look at the form. With regular verbs, we add ed. But there are many verbs with irregular past forms. We need to study them very well, my friends, okay? You can find them on your students' books at the end of your grammar reference, page 74. The usage. We use the past simple to talk about something that happened in the past. There are also some time expressions or keywords that refer to the past simple, like yesterday, last, ago. We should memorize them very well, my friends. Here are some examples. She visited her uncle last week. I drank coffee yesterday. And needless to say that verb to be has its own past form. Was and where. Was comes with the subjects I, he, she, it. And where comes with you, we, they. That's it. Let's do this do as shown activity. I blank go to the mall yesterday. As always, we should look for the keyword. Excellent, here it is, yesterday. So we need the past form of go. Go, my friends, has an irregular past form. Good job. Went. Now pause the video and do the rest. Have you finished? Now check with me. My mother cooked spaghetti last night. The keyword is last. So the answer is cooked. My sister blank be happy yesterday because she won a prize. Where's the keyword? Amazing. Yesterday. And we have two forms of be in the past. Was or where. My sister is singular, so we use was. Clear? This is a story in the past about Hassan who had a history test. You need to fill in the blanks with the past form of the verbs in brackets. Hassan blank study last Saturday morning for the history test. Notice the key word last here. We need to put study in the past simple. Very good. Studied. We remove the Y and add IED. And for more explanation, you can refer back to the grammar reference page 69, the spelling rules of the past simple. Now pause the video and do the rest. Have you finished? Okay, now check your answers. Great. In the test, you might be asked to write a paragraph about past events like your last holiday, last weekend, or last vacation. In such paragraphs, my friends, you need to use the past simple. Like you answer these questions. Where did you go? Who did you go with? What did you do there? Did you like it there? Now pause the video and write a paragraph about your last holiday. Have you finished? You can share your paragraph with your teacher to check it. And here is a model paragraph to read. Last holiday, I went to Aspire Park. I went with my family. We stayed all day. We had lunch together. We also played and had fun. We went home at night. Okay, my friends, let's move on to the next structure. When followed by the past simple. When I got home, I did my homework, which means I got home first. This is the first action. Then I did my homework. This is the second action. And sometimes we can use when in the middle. So we start with the second action, then when, then the first action, as you see in this example. He washed his car when he arrived home from work. Let's dig into some exercises. Choose the correct answer. When Sammy arrived home, he blank his lunch. Has, had, have, having. We need to choose the past simple here. Good job. Had. I blank the book to my friend when I finished reading. Here we need to use the past simple too. Excellent. Gave. Do as shown between brackets. I entered my room. After that, I saw a cat on the floor. Use when. Where is the first action here? I entered my room. So we use when before this sentence. When I entered my room, and no need to write after that, we directly write I saw a cat on the floor. Now pause the video and do the rest. And remember to follow the same steps. Have you finished? Now check your answers. Okay, here in this activity, you need to write full sentences using when. This picture shows the first action, play football, and this shows the second action, take a shower. So we need to use when in the beginning, followed by the first action and then the second action. Remember to use the past simple of the verbs. When he played football, he took a shower. Clear? Okay, pause the video and do this one. Here is the sentence. When she saw the accident, she called the police. Here is another structure also related to the past simple. The verb could. You know that the verb could and its negative form couldn't is followed by the base verb. Like she could speak English, they couldn't play hockey. Notice the verbs speak and play, they are in the infinitive form. Let's do some exercises. Read and choose the correct answer. 1. I blank drive a car when I was young. I was too short. Can, can't, could, couldn't. First of all, we need to decide what tense we are talking about. Good job. The past simple. So we're gonna cross out can and can't. Only could and couldn't are in the past here. The key is here in this sentence. I was too short, which means he couldn't drive the car. Clear? So the answer is couldn't. Now pause the video and do the rest. Now check your answers. Remember here that could and couldn't both are followed by the verb in infinitive form. Could here is followed by use and couldn't is followed by swim. Do as shown between brackets. He can't drive a car 3 years ago. Correct the underlined verb. Can't is in present tense, while the sentence is in the past. Notice the key word, ago. So the answer is, good job, couldn't. Pause the video and do this one. Now check your answers. Write sentences using could and couldn't. It's obvious that the tick refers to could and the cross refers to couldn't. In the first picture, we could say, I could swim at the age of 10. Now pause the video and write your own sentences. Have you finished? Okay. Read these sentences and share your answers with your teacher to check them. We have come to the end of our lesson today, my friends. We have achieved 2 objectives today. Recall the structures learned in Module 1 and 2. Use the structures learned in Module 1 and 2 correctly. Thank you for watching. Bye.